Good morning and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Saturday and it is build day 58. Build day 58 out at the build schedule at FELIZ. And today we're going to continue to do the electrical hookup and some of the plumbing I suspect out at the site. Last night when I came back, as I do every night, and I answer the comments section if I can, I edit the videos, I go over some of the building schedule for the next day, I chat with my wife, I have dinner, things like that. But one of the things I do when I'm actually going over the build schedule for the next day is I kind of go back and refresh what I did during the day down there. And sometimes I catch things in my mind that I don't catch when I'm actually out on the build site. And when I got back last night, I started looking at some of where we're actually doing some of the wiring. And do you remember that in the basement we're going to put some of the windows, some of the very the horizontal narrow height windows, but the long ones. And I got to thinking, I want to make sure that some of the electrical cables that we got going do not interfere with that, because it seems to me where we're running them, they go right through the center of those. So I got to speak with my builder about that this morning. Lots of really nice comments on the message board yesterday, this morning that I saw when I woke up, and a lot of them were for congratulations to Roy and Michelle, and I'm going to pass that on to them when I go by the store this morning. Also, I don't know if you've seen the video the other day about the little mango that I'm actually trying to get started. I'm a little bit premature. You should never touch. You should let it sit for a couple of weeks before. But I am so anxious to see if that thing is actually growing. I actually opened it up. This is the second time I've opened it up just to see, because I showed you the little tiny growth on it from the roots that were coming out before. Well, let me show you what the roots look like right now. So you can see it's actually getting bigger. It actually does look like it's becoming healthy. So it's time that I should start thinking about getting some potting soil and a small container, and I would like to transplant that pretty soon and see if I can't get those to start growing. So I think I'm going to run into town today. I need to get some things. You saw yesterday I had the earthquake management briefing at the very end. I had one person that made a comment about it, and they were from the Philippines, and I thank you for looking at that because it is an important information. But I noticed it was missing one critical element inside there in preparation for post-apocalypse earthquake type of a scenario. There was no accommodation in the PowerPoint slides for an emergency stash of peanut butter. Peanut butter. So that made me think about it. I gotta go get some peanut butter today because I'm running real low on my Jiffy. So I will pick that up today as well. So anyway, let's get today started. And I need to get out there, check what's going on, talk with my builder, and head into town for just a little bit. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Good morning. What you got this morning? Yesterday it was trucks. Today is, what is that? Oh, it's a game. Hunting safari. Your friend. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Morning. Good morning, Michelle. How are you today? Go ahead and attend to your customer.
Because of you, there are so many greetings.
Do you ever watch the vlog? Do you ever watch it?
Yeah.
Did you know yesterday? Did you see? I was flooded by wishes for you, good wishes for you and Roy.
So many.
Wishes so many happy anniversary to you. I was so happy to see that. That was so nice. It was great. Everybody is sharing with your joy and happiness. So I'm glad they got to do that. So anyway, magandang umaga. How are you today? Today I'm going into town, so I'm going to grab something from town and bring something back. But tomorrow, Sunday, are you going to be cooking on Sunday? Yeah? Okay. So I'll be eating lunch with some friends, but I will come and I will set something up with you tomorrow. Okay? All right, Tess. Have a wonderful day. So I just want to show you, if you ever see these signs on the side of the road and there's like a tire there and it says vulcanizing, or like this one when you're walking out, it looks like Vulcan. It doesn't have anything to do with Mr. Spock from Star Trek. It means that they do tire repair.
Yeah.
Tire repair?
Yeah.
That's what the vulcanizing means, right?
Yeah, vulcanizing. Yeah.
Can I take a picture of you doing your repair?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, thank you. I think people would be interested, knowing how you do that. So you do, and people, and then people bring their bikes and their cars and everything here, right?
Yeah.
And then you take it right off here and do the repair here, huh? And motorcycles. I see them doing motorcycles too. Yeah. Motorcycles, and this is your. Oh, and you have a little bit of everything here. You sell oil.
How are you today?
Oil and noon. I'm great. I'm great. How are you today?
It's okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
I often stop here and I talk with Dennis and Evelyn.
Evelyn, Dennis, you know?
Yes, of course, and my friends. So everybody's on top of things this morning. My builder will be in just a little bit. I just gave him a text message and he is picking up some electrical supplies. So hopefully he picks up enough electrical supplies, because I'm going to throw a couple extra electrical requirements on him that I thought of last night, and they're definitely going to make a big improvement on the basement area. So I'm going to wash the truck real quick because I'm going into town a little bit later on, and it's totally covered with sap and stuff from the mahogany tree and whatever that tree is right over there, and I need to get it cleaned up, and then we'll head into town. So as you can see, all quiet on the home front right now. It is lunchtime, and the crew are taking their well-deserved lunch break and rest before getting back to work again. So anyway, I want to give you some updates. Again, I am doing lots of coordination in the background that you don't see, and I'm not recording any of this, so you don't get to see all the stuff that's going on. So I actually had to do some coordination with my builder this morning, and I'm going to walk while it's quiet out there, and I'll show you a couple of things that we're doing out there. Also, I'm trying to do coordination with vendors still, and one of them, we have a possible scheduled site survey for Mr. Aircon. Ryan from Mr. Aircon is coming out here on the 2nd of May, which is next Tuesday, and that's perfect timing to tell us where we need to put our hoses and give us all of our technical expertise on what we need to do to install an air conditioning system. Plus, there'll be the recommended what type of a solution that we need based on what I said are my preferences: the split unit, the inverter unit, the multi-split unit, and the type of heads and things like that, and the manufacturers that I prefer. So he should be bringing all that information when he comes out on Tuesday. I also spoke with his management. I sent an email to those folks out there, and again, I am trying to do some coordination with those folks as well, and we'll see how that turns out. So let's go real quick while it's quiet on the first floor formwork, and I'll show you something that we were working on this morning. So one of the reasons I always say it's good to either be monitoring everything on the job site yourself or have somebody proxy for you that knows what your needs and wants and desires are. Case in point is today, you realize, you see, we're doing all the electrical work's being done, the plumbing, electrical work, and things like that. So spot checks every now and then are a good thing. And a spot check today for me revealed the fact that, do you remember in one of the early episodes, I purchased a set of boxes, the surface outlet boxes that are mounted in the floor that go up for the end tables. We're going to have lamps on the end tables, and there'll be a switch on the wall, so that when we go down inside the great room, we flip on a switch, and instead of all the overhead lights coming on, we actually have just a couple of nice lamps on the end tables by the couch. And I bought those ground service utility outlets, and I told my builder that we have to have those inside the living room in specific areas. Well, they're doing all this, and I didn't think about it till today, because I was looking at all things inside in the build. I'm looking at all the outlets and things are going. And although most of this is for the lights for the basement, it's our first floor and our basement ceiling, and that's what most of this is for the basement. But for the service outlets for the floor that are going up to the first floor, this is where we would take care of that now. And it totally got overlooked, so it came to my attention, and I got with him. I said, "Oh, you forgot something." And he's like, "What?" And I said, "You remember those outlets that I have for the floor in the great room?" He said, "Oh yes, that's right." So what we did, we went ahead and we marked them off. So from this wall over here to this spot right here, it's going to go in this part right here. And then the other one, because this is actually going to be all of our great room right here, and a couch is going to go right here, and then the other outlet is going to go right here at this point right here. So they will face up. So they have to prepare so the concrete doesn't get poured inside that. So I'm going to stand back a little bit further so you can see maybe a little bit what I'm talking about. This is the great room. That's the wall, of course, of the great room, and there'll be a TV up there, and there will be a couch right here on this side, basically straddling that beam right there. And then there'll be an end table, and there will be a switch in that column over there that will provide the power. So when we come down, we walk down the stairs from the master bedroom suite and coming into the kitchen, this will be open right here, and then there'll be an island back over here. But there'll be a couch here. So we will flip on a switch, and we will have lights on those two lamps inside there. That way we don't have to have all the lights inside it. It'll be a very nice and a soft look in the evening time when you want to relax, and you don't need all the lights on everywhere in the house. So that's what we did here. So anyway, let me show you what the floor outlet looks like. The one that we're going to put inside the living room, the great room. And it's going to look like this right here. You see? They'll fit in the floor. It'll get it all wired inside an electrical box. There'll be a 4x4 electrical box that goes up underneath it. And then this is where the outlets are, and this is all covered. You can pop it up, and this will it'll fit nice on the tile that's inside there. And it will be underneath the end table, and it will conceal the wire for the lamp that's going to go inside here, so you won't have any cables or wires that are hanging around. Oh, but there's more. So anyway, like I said, you have to be flexible. Even though you have a plan, plans are going to change, because when you get and actually set things up, you might find that you even though you decided on this 6 years ago, like me, you might get certain things that you want to make changes when you actually see what the layout is. And we've done that over and over again. I said a month ago we've had over 100 changes, and since we've had over 100 changes over the last 6 years, even in the last week, the last day, the last 24 hours and such like that, we made some changes. But they're all good changes, and they're changes that will make this a much more enjoyable, and the flow will be much better inside the house. So for this area back here, which is the back porch, I made some changes in that. But I'm not going to tell you about the changes in that. That's going to be, you're going to have to wait about, I don't know, 300 days, and you will see what the changes are. That's going to be my gift to the people of the channel here, and I'm going to hold it back. And please don't consistently ask over and over again on the comment section, what's going to go back there where the back porch is. So just hold on and wait for that. It's going to be a really good surprise. Anyway, I did not bring lunch because I was expected to go in, but I got some coordination things I was doing, emails, and there was a lot of stuff that went on inside Bahay Kubo and the coordination with my builder and stuff like that. These are things that need to be taken care of now and not after lunch kind of thing for me. I want to be proactive, and while it's on my mind, take care of it, because you'll forget things quite easily. So anyway, it is lunch. It's lunchtime for these guys. I didn't bring lunch, so I don't know where I'm gonna go inside town, but I'm gonna run and grab something. I don't think I'm gonna do the full shopping that I planned on doing earlier, but I'm gonna run in just off of Pitori's and grab a bite to eat, and then come back out here to the site probably. So let's go grab a bite to eat. All right, wonderful. I just got confirmation from Mr. Aircon, actually Kate from Mr. Aircon, that Ryan is confirmed coming here on Tuesday, May 2nd, and he will do the survey, and we'll get all the Aircon stuff out of the way. So that's wonderful. And I appreciate the folks at Mr. Aircon, everybody there, for working with us out here in Batangas. So I'm going to talk with my builder a little bit more about a couple more things on our plan. So what we have here, we have something new. some more columns that are being made. These are actually going to be for the stairway that's going up in the front of the house. And what I'll do is I'll show you the holes that they're actually digging. These will be the supports for those. Let's go take a look at that. This is the beginning of the holes that the supports for the stairway that's going into the front of the house is going to go. And this is the front porch, and this is where the stairs are going to start. And one of the comments I was reading this morning, somebody was asking the question about spacers up underneath the PVC and the rebar. Yes, there's going to be spacers. There's going to be small spacers up underneath the orange PVC that you have that have all the cable runs inside them. And then there's going to be higher spacers for the rebar so that we have good flow of concrete, and there's nothing that's going to be showing outside the pore of the concrete. Yes, we do use power tools. So something else I want to mention, because I know the question is going to come up. This layer right here, this is the bottom layer of the rebar. There's going to be a whole nother layer just like this that's going to crisscross, and it's going to be above this layer of the rebar that we have now, so that we have a thick fill with reinforcement on the top and the bottom. things I like to do when I'm here in Bahi Kubo is I have the portable Wi-Fi device, and normally I can connect, and actually in the middle of the day when I'm doing other things I can actually check for comments. So if I get a chance, I answer them here. I answer some at the apartment sometimes, and I answer some here. But today, for some reason, even though it says that I have at least a couple of bars, and it's been up to 3 or 4 bars of 4G with Smart, I'm getting nothing. My internet connection here is zill, and I reset this switch. So basically, since I got a good connection, you can see I have a good connection up here to my portable Wi-Fi device. But from the portable Wi-Fi device into the gateway, which is my internet provider, which is Smart, it's been down for like 2 hours now. So that's why I'm not responding to anybody. Well, it's hard to believe that it's the end of another day here. The guys are done. It's after 5 o'clock, and you can see all the progress that went on today. And it looks like a maze of structural support for the floor out there, and we're getting there. We're getting closer to that pour date. And lots of electrical, a lot of infrastructure for the cable and for the internet. Everything's going in, and some plumbing as well. There's even some more plumbing that's done out there. So it was a good day today. Again, I'm always excited when we're moving forward, and we are moving forward. I just want to recap some of the things today. Actually, I got the call from Mr. Erkan, and we are on for Tuesday for that. One of the things that we have to do is my builder went out and he grabbed a box for those in-floor service outlets inside there for the electrical outlets. That's for the lamps in the great room, and we need a 4-inch box. You can use bigger ones, but the plates that he has, he doesn't want to cut the plates out. So I'm probably going to stop by tomorrow at one of the hardware stores downtown and see if I can find a 4-inch box, see if I can get something that'll make an easy installation. I'm going to show you something neat later on about those boxes. I read the instruction on there, and it's really neat how you embed these inside the concrete, and you keep concrete from getting inside when you're actually doing the installation. I will show you that. I'll have the instructions. We'll do that sometime next week when we're looking, probably when we're actually putting it inside the floor and hooking up all the conduit to it. And tomorrow is Sunday, and tomorrow I am going over to David's house, David and Ria's house. They invited me over for lunch, and I'm actually going to be looking at some carpets, rugs that they have over there. You remember when we went inside, like bedroom number, I think it was number 3 upstairs in that big loft area, and you saw all that? Well, he has over 100 rugs and carpets inside there. And if you're interested, let me know from this video, and I will video some of that in case anybody's interested, especially the folks that are up like in Metro Manila or something like that, because if you're interested in buying some rugs and carpets for your homes, he's actually going to be selling those inside there. That is a part-time business for David and Ria. And I think some people are concerned about driving down from long distances like Manila down to Lipa because they're like, how can I carry these things home? Well, I don't know if you know it, but it is so easy. Even area rugs for an entire room, it is so easy to fold those things and put it in the back of your car. You don't need a truck to transport those. So if you're interested, again, I will go through some of his inventory, and I will show you that tomorrow. Just let me know. So anyway, that's it for today. I need to get out of here. I need to pack everything up here in Bahi Kubo and head back to the house. So if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and you will get a notification whenever I push a new video, which I usually do on a daily basis. So until Monday, or maybe Sunday if there's enough interest for David's place, until Monday, which is going to be build date 59, build date 59 out here at Villa FELIZ, you have a wonderful weekend.